Welcome everyone to Retinal Pro Wrestling Paint and Black here on IWTV. Getting started with the Carnies. Let's see what Maxwell Classic has to say. Pretty well understood, the legend of the Carnies.
Now keep going. I got energy, right? Come on, take the Carnies, right? Keep fucking talking, fuck the Carnies, right? Come on, fuck the Carnies, you fucking done? That's what the fuck I thought. Shut your fucking mouth. Now everybody in the back, open up your motherfucking ears and listen to the words I'm saying. You are looking at the three best professional wrestlers on the fucking planet. And I am sick and tired of dealing with rookies, young boys, amateurs, and people who don't have what it takes to get it done in the ring. You fucking run your mouth on Twitter. You run your mouth on Instagram. And you say that Maxwell is not a real Carney. Whoa. And what I'm telling you right now is every day, 7 days a motherfucking week, I lead my fleet to victory. And that's why when the Carnies step in the ring, W, that's a win.
We're winners, baby.
This is not a wrestling faction. This is my family. My family. And when Hunter Drake was asked the question, are you willing to pick up a chair and smash it into the skull of the one you love the most to be a part of this family? He said, you're goddamn right. There is not a single person in this state, in this country, or on this fucking planet that can step to me and the three men that I bring with me. So if you're in the back and you've got something to say about it, the fucking floor is yours.
Well, Maxwell Classic not mincing any words, calling out the Retinal Wrestling locker room.
You know whose music that is, Garmin.
Here to accept on behalf of the Retinal locker room, someone who considers himself a bit of a locker room leader. It's Big Daddy Thigh Meat, Stephen Michaels.
Hey, I'll be completely honest, nobody has any fucking idea what you were screaming about. But turns out that I was in the back.
Nobody gives a fuck what you're screaming about.
Iggy, I will beat the fuck out of you on the way to a fight. But speaking of fights, I was consulting with the spirits and I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna pick one.
He won a match. He won a match. Give him a match. Bring him out. Bring him out, son. It's a handicap match.
Handicap match.
Big shot.
3-on-1.
Bring it. Ring the fucking bell.
Stephen Michaels accepting on behalf of the Retinal Wrestling locker room, but it certainly seems like no one has his back.
Well, and I gotta tell you this, normally 3-on-1, especially when the Carnies are concerned, is bad news for anybody, but Stephen Michaels, I don't think he's too worried. What is that? Is that?
Oh my God, looks like he's got some backup after the hard targets, evening the odds for Stephen Michaels.
You know, and several weeks ago in Nashville, at the hard targets,
They got a taste. They want to fight.
the Carnies didn't want none then, but it sounds like they have no choice. We might have 6-man tag action here tonight.
Well, what was originally a handicap match certainly looks to me like we got ourselves a trios match. As Maxwell Classic rallying the troops to re-strategize here. Certainly a much different dynamic now that it's not a 3-on-1 assault on behalf of the Carnies.
Well, and not to mention, I mean, I'm sure Stephen Michaels would have held his own there for a while as we've seen him tear through this Retinal locker room. But now you add in the veterans that are Donnie, Primetime, and Stunt Marshall. Just like you said, completely different game. The mood entirely has changed.
You're necklace! You're necklace! They broke it! They broke
I'd say
his
Stephen
necklace!
Michaels looks pretty fashionable here. Could be a new trend.
Drink his liquor.
Remains to be seen.
Drink his liquor.
Hey, now there's 2 of me! Now there's 2!
Whoa! Kerry off. No! Come on! Not the flash.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared of this guy.
The one thing that means the
Get
most
away
to
from
Stephen
me.
Michaels being poured on the ground.
Get away from me.
We're here to party. We're here to have a good time at Retinal Pro Wrestling and leave it to the Carnies to ruin the damn mood.
That's the case everywhere that we go, not just Retinal. Anytime the Carnies are concerned, they ruin everything. And I've got to tell you, Carmen, I know that we're supposed to be unbiased, but to hell with it. I really hope that the hard targets and Stephen Michaels could definitely give the Carnies a taste of their own medicine in this one.
You better be careful with that. I know from experience what happens when you trash talk
By the way,
Carnies.
welcome back from suspension. It's glad to have you.
I've done my time. I am now a hardened criminal. I've served my suspension, and I'm making my return to Retinal Pro Wrestling right here, the beautiful Trim Tab Brewing in Birmingham, Alabama, as Hunter Drake, the newest member of the Carnies, working over at Stunt Marshall. It's definitely an interesting dynamic from what we are used to, especially from the last time we were here in Birmingham.
Stunt Marshall, man, I gotta tell you, I've been seeing the Instagram, I've been seeing the Snapchat. Stunt Marshall has been in the gym overtime, and that chop that he just laid in on Hunter Drake looked like it had a little something extra in it.
You can tell it's certainly been putting in the work. And of course, the last time we were here at Trim Tab Brewing, we saw the unthinkable. Not only Hunter Drake turning his back on his friends and fans, but we saw the Carnies open up their doors and welcome in a new member, something I never thought I would see.
And I completely agree. They've very much been a tight-knit group throughout their time. But if there was ever a time to recruit, and unfortunately, if there was ever a person to recruit, it is Beamer Boy Hunter Drake. Hunter Drake has been on a tear, not just here in Retinal, but all over the independents as of late.
Cover made from Stunt Marshall.
Hunter Drake kicks out. And imagine just how much more dangerous that makes the Carnies having Hunter Drake in their corner.
We all know the illustrious history of the Carnies, one of the more legendary tag teams and stables in all of independent wrestling. Of course, in previous generations, there have been other members. In the last few years, Kerry and Nick really been closed off, really isolating themselves as a tag team unit with Maxwell Classic really being the glue that holds them together. Effectively brought in Hunter Drake really surprising to me, but I gotta say, you can't dismiss it. Obviously, it's working out.
Well, and what does that say about the skill of Hunter Drake? If these two guys who had no interest in opening their doors to anybody, if they decided finally, after all these years, to include somebody else into their family, what does that say for the skill set of young Hunter Drake to be that person?
Stop drinking! This is unprofessional!
What does it say about Retinal Pro Wrestling whenever you're encouraged to drink on the job?
Fuck Steven, I'm gonna fuck him up for you!
Stephen Michaels with a little warm-up. Little Nicky Courage, if you will. Stephen Michaels bringing the fight to Kerry. Awful as the gargoyle now in the corner. Big shot from Big Daddy Thigh Meat now.
And it's almost redundant to say big chop. I think damn
Don't
near
want him over
everything
there.
that Steven does is big. Hell, big, it's massive. Speaking of massive, look at that release suplex.
Well, something tells me you've clicked that link in the bio.
Hey, look, but we're not trying to gaslight anybody. Let's just call a wrestling match.
He's a
right,
handsome
Carmen?
man. I understand. Daddy.
Sounds like all of Birmingham might have clicked that link, Carmen.
Slinging the gargoyle halfway across the ring. The sheer strength of Stephen Michaels, but Kerry Awful combats that with a chop right to the throat.
And I gotta tell you, what Stephen Michaels has in strength, Kerry Awful has everywhere else. Kerry Awful is one of the most dangerous competitors in all of professional wrestling. But right now, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, if you know what I'm saying.
And that hard place right now are the hard targets as Donnie Primetime lurking over Kerry, Awful Kerry. Oh, what is Donnie calling for?
Donnie in a hurry to get up top. Think it could be Frog Splash? Wait.
Iggy grabbing the leg, distracting Donnie.
Now here comes Hunter.
Hunter sweeps the leg. That's allowing Kerry Awful to make the attack. And I can't tell, don't have the best vantage point here, but it certainly looks like Kerry Awful is busted open right now. Kerry going for the cover. Too close to the ropes, but did you notice Nick Iggy catching wind of Donnie's arm, kicking his hand back under the bottom rope into the ring.
Veteran instinct if I've ever seen it, and that is exactly what the Carnies bring to the table. Not only have they been a team now for several years, they have both been in this industry for a very, very long time. Two of the only people in the building that have that experience advantage over the men that are across the ring from them right now. And that is what we talk about it all the time, ring IQ, and that, what you're just mentioning from Iggy, is a perfect example of that. Experience advantage of Nick Iggy is we've got the youth, we've got the agility, and we have got the brashness of Hunter Drake making his way in the ring. Hunter Drake, one of the most sought-after talents in all of wrestling right now.
Clearly very highly scouted. Hunter Drake been in high demand all across the country, holding championship gold, multiple promotions, and of course, quite the tag team specialist, quite the stable specialist, fitting right into the Carnies. Look at this. An innovative tag team offense already. The Carnies already becoming quite the well-oiled machine. Cover made from Nick Iggy. I've never seen anything like that. Flipping his own partner into a double stop to the chest. I don't even know what the hell to call that.
That was insane, but just like we've been talking about, just like we've been harping on this entire match, that experience advantage of Iggy and Awful mixed with that unbridled agility of Hunter Drake, dude, I hate to say it, but this might be an unstoppable force if we've ever seen one.
I certainly would not argue against that. Saw Maxwell classic laying down the law, drawing that line in the sand to the retinal locker room. Calling out everyone in the back, saying if you have the cojones, if you have the huevos, cover me. Two. Donnie Primetime getting the shoulder up. The Maxwell classic saying, well, once more. Persistent is Hunter Drake now working over that front face lock. But to my point, Maxwell Classic laying down the law, issuing that open challenge to anyone in the back. He's drawn that line in the sand. He's told everyone back there in the Retinol locker room exactly what his game plan is and saying, this is now Carney territory. If you want it, come take it from us.
Well, and I've got to tell you, obviously we have both worked with the Carnies in many promotions. We see a similar shtick, if you will, everywhere we go. But imagine how much more dangerous that is, knowing the influence that Max and the Carnies have on Retinol Pro Wrestling. If there really ever is such a thing as the Carnies house, it is right here at Retinol. And that's a dangerous prospect for everybody in that entire locker room.
Devastating chop. Rocks Donnie Primetime on that top turnbuckle. Donnie, out of desperation, gouging the eyes. And going up top. Front smash connects. Not enough to make the cover. Too much taken out of Donnie Primetime. And he's a long way away from his corner, Rob.
Well, if he can get there, he has a fired-up Stephen Michaels and Stunt Marshall over there. But as you see, Kerry's way closer to Iggy. Iggy already tagged in, but now here comes Stunt.
In comes Hate Hogan, the hate wonder of the world. Delivers an uppercut. Look at this. Stunt Marshall fired up.
Throwing everything he's got into these shots.
Spin out Uranagi. Cover made. Out to leg. Oh, come on. Stunt Marshall not taking that lightly whatsoever.
That did anything, it just fired up Stunt Marshall. Wade Hunter's in the ring, saves Iggy.
Hunter makes a save for that body slam. Now Stunt Marshall.
Oh, but here comes Stephen. Hunter never saw the tag.
Hunter has no idea what is behind him.
He's about to get his head taken off.
You might want to turn around there. Oh, what a lariat. And another turning Hunter Drake inside out.
Stephen Michaels gonna kill this guy.
Oh, my God. Another impressive feat of strength from Stephen Michaels.
Love to show a solidarity between Stephen Michaels and our targets. Now Donnie wants to fly.
The cohesion. Donnie's up and over. Maxwell Classic throwing his arms in the air. Wait. Stephen Michaels. Did I just hear that right?
We're about to find out.
Oh! Right hand rocked Stephen Michaels, who may be out on his feet. Tag made, in comes Hunter Drake. All three members of the Carnies. Triple team.
It's got to be.
Cover made from Hunter. Just in the nick of time.
A double stomp from Hunter to the back and a knee to the back of the head from Iggy. Stephen Michaels still very much rocked after that one. Cannot find a way to get back to his feet.
Three of the best performers in all of the country. Triple teaming Stephen Michaels. And he may be out. Makes the tag. Big boot from Hunter Drake. He's gonna fly. Oh, caught in air. Hunter Drake may live to regret that decision. What did they have in mind? What comes up must come down. Oh, here it comes. Iggy has seen enough. Back elbow.
Oh, good God almighty. The hell do you even call that?
Turns right around. Up for the good Graceland.
In comes Awful to make the save. Awful thinking, oh, he's got it. Bouncing Stephen Michaels off of the canvas.
Kerry Powerful, standing tall momentarily, but now on the shoulders of Stunt Marshall. Into the Racelands goes the Gargoyle, but right behind Stunt Marshall, in comes Strike with a springboard cutter. Donnie, going for the package pile driver, couldn't get it. Sit up and over, rolls through. Hunter reaching for the ropes, Donnie breaking the hold. Donnie White's bringing to the center of the ring, but Hunter out of it quickly. Oh, big backbreaker. Good God Almighty! Johnny Woods just turned him inside out. Just put your hands on the legs, man. That might be done for. Hunter Drake is folded inside out. One final nail in the coffin.
I said this was a handicap match, not no straight up match. 4-on-1, baby. I'm in this bitch now. What you want, Stephen?
Hits. I mean, he's not wrong. He said it was a handicap match right back. Handful of tights. Handful of tights. Come on.
Yeah! Here are your winners. Carnies.
And that short distraction was all that they needed to get the victory.
Mamma mia!
Unreal. I'm going to keep my opinions to myself. I'm going to let the crowd speak for themselves here.
I know you're on probation. You can't say anything. To hell with it. I'm going to go ahead and test the waters. I'm going to agree with everybody in attendance. That was bullshit.
As the hard targets and Stephen Michaels very justifiably frustrated.
Take nothing away from them, though.
Looks like we may have a new union here.
For the first time teaming together, they sure did a hell of a job.
Shots for the boys! Shots for the boys!
And a show of camaraderie here, even in defeat. It seems like the Retinal locker room has come together.
I will share with you guys under one condition. Yes. Everybody drinks. Including the children. Including water counts, baby.
I'm gonna crack open my water.
I've still got some Red Bull.
Fuck the Carnies! Fuck the Carnies!
We agree.
Fuck the Carnies! Fuck the Carnies! Stunt Marshall! Fuck the Carnies!
Leave it to Stephen Michaels and the hard targets to bring the party to kick us off here tonight at Retinal Pro Wrestling. We want to welcome you all here to Retinal Pro Wrestling right here on IWTV in the beautiful Birmingham, Alabama, Trim Tab Brewing. I am Carmen Michael, joined by Rob Weathers. Rob, what a card we have here tonight.
What a card we have. What an opening match we just had. But what about that main event? Derek, Neal, Shean, Mercer. Tell me about it, Carmen.
It's a hoss fight here tonight in our main event, so stay tuned right here on IWTV.
The following contest is a
King of the Dead, Sean Christopher.
Tag team action underway as we got Sean Christopher and Rodney Rockchild starting it for their teams. The Gotch brothers both on the outside, only 2 men legal at a time. At any given moment, you can tag out to anyone as long as they are on the apron. The only rule is that 2 members of the same team cannot be in the ring at the same time. Outside of that, anything goes in this.
Well, it's our first scheduled match of the night here in this triple threat tag team match. Of course, a chaotic start to get us started here at Paint It Black right here on IWTV. Folks, if you like what you see, be sure to tweet along #PaintItBlack. I gotta say, Joey's looking good, fresh out of surgery. Look at this. He's got in great shape. Look at those abs.
Looks like he's been hitting the gym, that's for sure.
I say Joey, I say Jacob.
You know, and I said earlier, it looks like we're not abiding the outlaw rule as we've got both the Gotch brothers in the ring. I thought that rule was universal, but I guess we're doing things a little bit differently here in Retinal. I guess that's my apologies for that. To assume that we would follow rules, how dare I?
It's Retinal, man. It's Retinal. We're here to have a good time. We're here to party. And we are here to watch a bunch of adults kick each other's asses.
Speaking of adults kicking each other's asses, all 3 of these teams had quite the weekend whenever we were in Nashville several weeks ago at the block party. The Gotch brothers taking on a team that they have been wanting a piece of for a long time, and the Carnies unsuccessful, but definitely proving their worth here in Retinal. And then we've got the Otaku Alliance, which according to Rodney, they both won the Battle Royal, even though the last time I checked, Rodney was the only one still in the ring. And what about Walker 13 and Sean Christopher? These 2 were in an unbelievable last rites hardcore match, beating the living shit out of each other. And now
it certainly seems like they earned each other's respect.
Exactly, took the words out of my mouth. What the hell is going on?
What the human centipede is going on right now? Oh my God!
4-way 619 from the Rodfather.
Cover made!
Could be it early.
From the Wrestling Rod. The Rodfather body slam tags in Nick Beard.
Looks like Nick
Beard.
Say,
Nick looks nice.
I was gonna say, looks like we finally got some.
Oh my God!
Michinoku driver pulling that one out of nowhere. Could be it. No.
I thought that was it.
I was going to say, what an upgrade in attire. The last time we saw Nick Beard, he was wearing quite the revealing Sailor Moon costume. I wish he would have worn thicker underpants. I'll just go ahead and put it to you that way. But now wearing some matching gear of his senpai, Rod.
I'm just glad, like the Cheeto dust off his fingers. I'm honestly surprised we got him out here. I've seen him in the back playing his Nintendo Switch all day. Cover made. Walker 13.
I mean, I don't blame him. That new Mario RPG came out. I know from what he told me, even though it's only been out for like 48 hours, he's already got 72 hours, and I don't know how the hell you do that. But impressive.
It's got to be one of those Hulk Hogan Japan things. I don't know.
Tell me about it. Yeah, he must have time traveled with it.
Walker 13 now digging into the mouth of Nick Beard.
And normally we'd say we don't know where the hand of Walker 13's been. I don't know where the hell that mouth of Nick Beard's been.
Walker 13 stalking Nick Beard. Oh, come on. Those wrists have seen enough damage. Tag into Sean Christopher. Cover made. The king of the dead just about putting away Nick Beard. Rodney calling for Nick Beard to hit the choke slam. I'm not sure if he's in the right position. No.
I think Walker's going for it. Walker took his advice.
Good God, choke slam, powerbomb combo.
Look at Jacob Gotch rolling in with that forearm.
And in their first tag team match, Sean Christopher and Walker 13 have certainly become a dangerous unit here.
I mean, imagine how dangerous they were apart. I am terrified to imagine how worse it's going to be with the two of them together. The havoc they could wreak on the entire Retinal Tag Team division.
Look at the sadistic look on the face of Walker 13.
That's redundant. Look at the guy.
We've heard leading into this his calls to Sean Christopher, him saying, for months I have not been myself. I have not been the monster of old. And he thanked Sean Christopher for bringing out that darker side, for bringing out that monster that he's been holding within. And look at this, shirt comes off, the straps are coming down. And the Memphis-made monster going face to face with Jacob Gotch.
You know, and normally after a tough contest like that, you would say that those two brought the best out in each other, but unfortunately for all of us, I think they brought the worst out in each other. And I can only imagine the havoc that the two can wreak if this union, this unholy union continues. Gotch brothers with a nipple twister and
innovative offense.
Bionic elbow combo. Dusty Rose, eat your heart out. Gonna fly. Oh no. Oh! Nick Beard's up. Nick Beard and Jacob Gotch alone in the ring. Everybody else wiped out on the outside. Ooh.
The Gotch brothers strategizing here. Nick Beard left all alone. What in the world? Big splash. Cover made. 3, and that is it.
That's it.
Here are your winners, the Gotch Brothers.
Rodney frustrated here.
Does not seem very pleased with Nick Beard. Is Rodney turning his back? Oh, okay, I was worried.
The Otaku Alliance forever. As Rodney continues to keep Nick Beard under his arm, we're going to keep things rolling along right here at Retinal Wrestling.
How we feeling, Birmingham? Oh, great. I like y'all. The following contest is a singles bout set for one fall. Shut up. Now, I woke up this morning. I had to drive 3 hours to this shitty state on those shitty roads to perform in front of you shitty people. To make it worse, I got this world's biggest pussy I'm about to put in his grave in front of all you idiots tonight. So before I get properly introduced, I want you to all shut your mouths, stand on your feet, remain standing, show me the respect I deserve, and clap for a real star. Introduce me. Introducing first, from Bowling Green, Kentucky. He's bigger than your boyfriend and prettier than your girlfriend. Superior Tony Owens.
Okay, how much sense does this make? Tony Evans came out here, called Dave the world's biggest, I can't believe we're saying this on commentary, pussy, and then said, I'm not getting in the ring until it's safe?
You know, it's not my place to say anything, but it certainly seems a little hypocritical.
It sounds like projecting.
Superior Tony Evans, who certainly is taking his time here. Crowd has a favorite.
They've spoken. And look, man, me and you have called plenty of big Big Dave matches all over the state of Alabama. And I mean, it doesn't matter if the fans in attendance have no idea who Big Dave is. Whenever that man walks in the room, there's something magnetic about Dave. Maybe it has something to do with being the literal biggest man alive. Everybody wants to love Big Dave.
Dave certainly has that lovable aura about himself.
Strong words from a strong man.
God, no kidding. Superior Tony Evans now working the side headlock.
Tony Evans stomping out the toes of Big Dave. Go for the shoulder tackle, but let's just say didn't get all of that one.
The immovable object known as Big Dave. Since '99. Superior Tony Evans out here on the floor. Certainly in no hurry to get back in the ring, keeping his distance.
I mean, hell, after eating a shoulder tackle like that from Dave, I'd go ahead and just take a walk to the back, take that 10 count and say to hell with it. But give it to Tony Evans. He's right back in and eats a boot to the face for his troubles.
Big Dave charging in, connects to that splash, and now going up top. Has to watch out for that fan.
He gets decapitated up there. And they say people from Alabama aren't educated. They can count to 10. I just heard it.
How dare you? How dare you?
I'm from Louisiana. It's not much better. Oh! The hell of a fall.
Tony Evans sent crashing to the concrete floor below. Certainly has brought the crowd to their feet as if they weren't already. Oh.
Here it comes. Oh, no. Pulls out the apron under Dave's feet.
Very creative on behalf of Tony Evans. Very aware of his surroundings.
Tony Evans has been doing this for a little while. Tony Evans has got an idea. He knows every single bit of this ring, and he knows exactly the things that he can do to get under the skin of his opponent. And Big Dave, I've got to say, I think one of his biggest downfalls, and maybe it's that experience advantage that Dave does not have, has a tendency of letting his opponents get under his skin. And if there's ever anything that has stopped Dave in his tracks, it is that. Sometimes he can handle the fight. Big Dave is as good a fighter as you'll ever meet, but sometimes those words really get to him, and everybody will tell you if you fight angry, you're not going to win. And I think that if there's anything that Tony Evans can turn in his favor in this, it's going to be that. It's going to be to continue to get under the skin of Big Dave.
That's an excellent point, Rob. Of course, Dave, one of the best brawlers you're going to see on the scene, but again, that short temper has been known to bite him in the past as Superior Tony Evans connects with a huge right hand, and now off the ropes, double birds, just taunting Dave, now toying with him. We may be seeing that temper come out.
I was going to say, it looks like he might have Dave where he wants him, but Dave, he's Daving up. I don't like the outlook on this one for Superior Tony Evans.
Now, I don't like speaking hearsay, but rumor has it Dave learned that from watching someone at a gas station parking lot. Look at this! Oh my God!
Massive T-bone suplex. That could be all she wrote. No!
Tony Evans can't believe the count. And I'm not sure that Dave can either. Dave stumbling, but still alive, connects with a big back elbow.
He's loading it up.
Double axe handle connects, back elbow. Big Dave loading up for that lariat. That catches Tony Evans mid-air. Oh, a slam.
Dave is right back where he needs to be. Let's see if he can capitalize with Tony in the corner.
Has him on his shoulder. Power slam, leg is hooked. Two.
No.
Dave now signaling for it. He's pulling off the elbow pad, going for that spirit of 99 lariat. Tony evades, connects with a spear. Just about cut Dave in half. Now hooking the outside leg, no!
It is unbelievable that Dave was able to kick out of that. He used his momentum plus Dave's momentum coming in for that spirit of 99 to nail that massive spear. I'm surprised Dave could still breathe after eating that.
Has him hooked for the elliptical, gets him up, no. Dave fights out. Dave wisely holding on to that top rope. Spirit of 99 connects.
If Dave can get over for that cover, that is all she wrote for Tony Evans.
There's going to be a wait.
What the hell is this?
Negative lead. Negative lead with the distraction. That would have been a 3. That would have been a 3, Rob.
It would have been 5. It could have been 10. Nobody kicks out from the spirit of 99.
Oh, good God. Tony Evans gonna steal this victory thanks to negative lead. It's a goddamn travesty.
Here is your winner, Superior Tony Evans.
How many times, how many promotions, how many cities do we have to see that son of a bitch negative lead ruin Big Dave's night? Is there nobody that can help?
Trash is taken out. Fuck every one of y'all.
2-on-1 beatdown.
Negatively continuing to ruin the life of Big Dave. Every turn, at every moment. When is it gonna be enough for Lee? referee calls for it. It looks like this is how this is gonna start. Kasey Owens finally ending the perfect undefeated streak of Brandon Williams here in Retinal Wrestling in Nashville. In that last man standing match, Falls Count Anywhere here tonight. Brandon back on the offensive now. Carmen, what the hell, man?
Can't even get my ring introductions underway because action getting underway before the bell can even ring. Falls Count Anywhere. And we expected some chaos here in this match, but come on.
You want to talk blood feuds? These guys hate each other. The lengths that Kasey Owens was able to stoop to in order to finally put a blemish in the record of Brandon Williams.
Using a lawn chair.
And Brandon Williams is pissed off, and he is looking to avenge that one and only loss here in Retinal.
We're going for that. He has the ankle hooked. Come on. Come on. You're going to talk about, how are you going to talk about Kasey Owens going to go online and talk about how he wants to prove himself, how he wants to be the best technical wrestler in Retinal Wrestling. And this is what he's going to do?
I got an idea, Kasey. How about start with not jumping the guy during his damn introduction?
Wants to be the best technical wrestler, but instead jumping Brandon Williams for the bell can ring now, attacking the ankle with a club.
You know, we've had
It's gotten personal.
We've had our share of hypocrites tonight, none bigger than Kasey Owens. Every word that comes out of his mouth is utter bullshit.
Kasey Owens now bringing the fight. It's Kasey now with the chair. Right across the shoulders of the locksmith. What is it? Oh, no, 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 no. Guardrail coming out.
Brandon Williams still nursing the effects of that chair shot to the back. Kasey Owens giving chase, but... Ooh, no.
Kasey Owens calling for the crowd to move.
What the hell's he got in mind here?
It's not the most structurally sound. Oh! Sent up and over.
Right into our ticket line. Make sure Kasey has to pay that $20 before he gets back to the ring.
Is our official Patrick O'Malley.
Where the hell's
Watching
Kasey going?
Kasey just go to the bar.
Well, folks,
It looks like someone's getting a free show out there. It also looks like we've lost sight of what's going on. We're gonna lay low a little bit and let this play out.
it's all of the fans pouring into the bar to see what the hell goes on next. From the looks of it, looks like things might have spilled out into the courtyard area.
Well, the action now spilling back into Trim Tab Brewing. As our folks on the patio got a nice little free sample of what we provide here on IWTV.
Kasey Owens over here at ringside. Brandon Williams looking for him.
Oh, using the chain. Brandon Williams' own chain used against him. Brandon justifiably rocked right now.
And that's the thing that blows my mind about Kasey Owens. Kasey is very talented. I don't think he needs to use the tactics that he uses, but I think he's doing everything he can to get an easy victory. But unfortunately for him, nothing comes easy whenever the locksmith is concerned.
You know what?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Enough is enough, Kasey. Enough is enough.
Oh!
Brandon Williams throwing that steel chair like a lawn dart to the forehead of Kasey Owens. Now sweeps the leg.
Now you see that ankle of Kasey Owens now taking a beating, and you know Brandon Williams is doing that on purpose. Brandon wants to get that hell to pay in. But Brandon's ankle is taking a hell of a beating itself.
See him gingerly walking towards, and the leg gets swept face first into the chair. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Not this, not this.
Onto the guardrail. Brandon doing all he can to fight out.
I think one of Brandon's greatest strengths is his instinct, and that instinct has done so much to keep him alive. And you want to talk about instinct, knowing where the right place at the right time is, sitting that guardrail directly into the face of Kasey Owens.
Just catapulted that cold, hard steel right across the jaw of Kasey Owens. All that body weight sending the guardrail. And now the locksmith, Brandon Williams, back on his feet. Unable to get that full head of momentum. Fisherman suplex. No.
And you saw during that entire transaction, throughout Brandon running into the corner during the suplex, Brandon, that considerable amount of pain that he is in, wearing it all over his face.
Right there!
Calling for it.
For the hell to pay.
The way Kasey's got that billy club, and now he goes after the ankles of Brandon Williams. Now Kasey with his own version of the hell to pay. He's got the grapevine around the leg.
He's hooked. That is in deep. Brandon Williams. They have to let the ego slide. He may need to look ahead. Save himself for his future, but no, there's no rope breaks.
Brandon wisely trying to do everything he can. Spills all the way out to the outside and finally breaks the hold.
Kasey Owens face first into that guardrail.
I hope you lose.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Fuck you, Kasey.
Hey,
They're getting a
keep
little-
that shit away from here, guys.
Getting a little too close for comfort here.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Now, we like to have a party here. We like to have a good time. This is getting way too close for my personal comfort. I don't like it. I do not like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Positioning. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh my God!
Suplex onto the stage. A cover made. 2, 3, no. Kasey Owens able to get the shoulder up, Rob.
And I have no idea what possessed him to do so. It's instinct alone, if anything.
Look at the eyes. Glazed over. Kasey
The
Owens may
lights
be
are
out
on,
here.
but nobody's at home.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Kasey's got the ring bell. No!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm the best technical wrestler at Retinal. I'm gonna beat him with an ankle lock.
Get that shit out of here and just worry about the match.
Gonna beat him with an ankle lock. After the bell to the head.
It's not like this.
Brandon may have no other choice, folks. Brandon's been through
He's
the
out of it. He's out of
Brandon
it.
with the reversal. Held to pay.
That's
Exit
it.
immediately.
Karma's a bitch, and so is Kasey Owens. That loss is well-deserved.
After all that both of these men just put each other through, Brandon Williams with the wherewithal, that veteran instinct rolls through. And if I may, the technical prowess of Brandon Williams is what won him the match on this evening. As the locksmith celebrates regaining momentum here at Retinal Pro Wrestling. We're going to keep things rolling along.
All plans don't go the way you want. That's right. Just help me.
Keeping things rolling along here tonight at Retinal Wrestling Painted Black. We have the investment Marcus Dillon taking on one of the fastest rising rookies here on the Southeastern independent scene in Jamesen Shook. And I gotta say, Jamesen has been absolutely impressive thus far in his young career.
He's been so impressive everywhere that he goes. Whenever I found out just how long he's been in the professional wrestling business, I was shook myself. This guy is so good at professional wrestling. Hell, we've both done commentary with him. He's not too bad at that either. Speaking of,
Sickens me how great he is at everything.
Speaking of sickening, I gotta ask you, what the hell was that there? Did Marcus hit you with a red willy?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right, I apologize. I didn't want to bring up a sore subject.
Once a bully, always a bully is Marcus Dillon, but right now he may pay for it because here comes Jamesen Shook with a tope suicida.
Talk about impressive. Just like you said, man, Jamesen Shook, every single time he steps in that ring, the word impressive is the perfect explainer. Yeah, you could have thrown it up a little bit higher, Jamesen. Wouldn't have minded that. I don't know what size he wears, but I think I could fit in it. Jamesen on fire in the ring.
Oh my God! Running shooting star press into the cover.
Oh. Man, it was almost looking like we could have had a pinfall victory for Shook early.
Impressive athleticism from the rookie. And I gotta say, if Jamesen Shook continues on the path that he is currently on, he may be on the fast track to being one of the best in the scene. A cover made from the investment. Very lackadaisical cover there from Marcus Dillon.
Jamesen needs to be on the fast track to go into the nearest doctor's clinic that he can find, man. I think he might have some broken ribs after he's that massive spear.
So they need to check the dentist after these shots to the head.
And Marcus Dillon, I know, look, we've said so many positive things about Jamesen, all very well deserved. Marcus Dillon, on the other hand, only reason we haven't spoken too positively is because it hurts to do so.
Absolutely, it is. Talk about sickening. It's sickening how good Marcus Dillon is. But the fact that he's someone who rubs it in your face. He's someone who will let you know just how damn good he is. Someone who's very tired of being slept on.
And it's kind of the same conversation that we had in regards to Kasey Owens earlier whenever he took on Brandon Williams. We know that he's talented. We know just how good he is. I don't see why he feels the need to stoop to the lows that he will. Same exact story, just a different chapter when talking about Marcus Dillon. Same thing. He's very talented in the ring. Very, very impressive. Look no further than that beautiful scoop slam right there. But Marcus Dillon, being good isn't enough. Being impressive isn't enough. He needs to be victorious, and he will do whatever the hell it takes in order to be that.
Confidence may come back to fight Marcus Dillon, who had a fight for every bit of that cover made.
And while in this match, Marcus Dillon might have the experience advantage, Jamesen's still going to make him work for this. We have watched Jamesen so much. We've watched him grow in front of our very eyes, and Jamesen is as tough a competitor as you will find, not just in independent wrestling, but I would say this entire damn industry as a whole. Speaking of tough, look at those stiff shots there from Marcus Dillon.
Now off the rope. Oh, big step up enziguri from Jamesen Shook.
Fighting back from all of that offense from Marcus Dillon, and look what he was still able to do. Now he might have emptied the gas tank to do it, but now we're back on even playing field for both competitors.
Both competitors trying to get on their feet.
Dillon's up first, but Jamesen follows shortly after.
Jamesen Shook, full head of steam. May have found that second wind, Rob.
Oh! Looks like he might have caught Marcus off guard. Beautiful kick. Oh my God! Never ceases to amaze me Slow to get to the cover, but he's got it.
2, 3, no.
One of those cases where you got to imagine if he was able to get there just a little bit faster, if Jamesen was just a little less worn out, that could have been all she wrote for Marcus Dillon in this one.
Jamesen shook thus far in his young career has faced off against many tough opponents. And he's definitely getting battle tested, but really looking for that one win to cement himself, to establish himself here.
He might not get it if Marcus is able to get this pedigree.
Marcus holds on, wait. Leg is hooked.
Oh. Jamesen's asleep after that shot. This has to be it.
Pedigree connects, but
wait.
Marcus Dillon's not done. Looking to
Got
prove
another
a point.
one.
Looking to prove a point.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Marcus Dillon.
Jamesen very impressive in this match, just like he always is, but Marcus Dillon, that chip on his shoulder proved to be the difference maker. Marcus Dillon came into this match, he needed to win this, and he got exactly what he wanted.
And the onslaught continues after the match. What point do you have to prove, Marcus?
Not a third pedigree.
All right, in comes Pha'Nesse. 1/2 of Totally Shook. Thank God for Pha'Nesse for making the save here. Marcus Dillon sliding in the ring, but thinking better as he makes his way to the back. Well, folks, we're going to keep things rolling along. Again, want to thank you for watching Retinal Pro Wrestling. We're going to keep things rolling with a tag team match here to come.
The following contest is a tag team bout set for one fall. With a 15-minute time limit.
Not waiting for the bell. Tyler Franks and Rolando Perez bringing the fight right out of the gate here.
Trace Evans and the Hammer, Jamie Vincent. That's our first time seeing them. This is the first time these two have tagged together.
Well, what a way to make a debut than to face off against two of the very best that Retinal has to offer.
Hell, whenever we're talking about Rolando Perez, one of the very best professional wrestling has to offer. NWA contracted star, as he likes to brag about on a regular basis, has defeated Matt Cardona twice in singles competition. Trace Evans doing a good job so far against All Business. And Tyler Franks is another career, just like so many people on the show, that we've kept a very close eye on. And Franks has come such a long way in such a short time.
Evans with that back elbow. Perez holding the ankle. This partnership here between Rolando Perez and Tyler Franks certainly paying off dividends thus far. Cover made from All Business. Still not enough to put away Trace Evans. Tag made. In comes Rolando Perez.
Very stiff shot there from Rolando. Ooh, can't get that one.
This right here is Rolando Perez's bread and butter. This is someone who loves to brawl, loves to get down and dirty, as you can see, digging in the eyes.
Loves to brawl and loves to frustrate, and that's exactly what he's doing right now against Trace Evans.
Well, you know, there's certainly been speculation about the type of people that Rolando Perez hangs around. I mean, after that most recent NWA pay-per-view, I think that kind of confirms our suspicions, right?
I'm not going to speak on that one.
You know, I had my suspicions. As Tyler Franks now takes over. Working over the debuting Trace Evans.
Tyler Franks is another guy that all of the potential in the world, so young in his career, but one of the most athletic wrestlers you will ever see. We constantly bring up the beautiful vertical leap ability of Tyler Franks, and I can only imagine that that athleticism paired with the brawling nature of Rolando Perez could very well spell disaster for the first-time team of Trace Evans and Jamie Vincent.
10 minutes remaining. Rolando Perez working over Trace Evans. That's certainly been the story of this match. Trace Evans isolated. Cover made from Perez. Franks and Perez have done an excellent job of keeping Trace Evans a long way away from his tag team partner, the Hammer, Jamie Vincent.
And on one hand, it's a perfect strategy, because as long as you can continue to beat the hell out of one guy, and if he never has the opportunity to tag over to his partner, that is just easy pickings throughout this match. But here's the problem, and you're looking at it right now. If Trace Evans can crawl to that corner, the freshest man by far in this match is the Hammer on the outside. And if he gets that tag, it could spell disaster for Rolando and Tyler.
Perez taunting as he sends Evans into the corner. Full head of steam and now tags in all business Tyler Franks. Gotta say, Perez and Franks certainly don't lack anything in the confidence department here in this matchup.
No, not whatsoever. And I think that that's one of the things that's going to help them as a team. Because as we said, very different as far as competitors go. You've got Franks, very much the athlete, very technical in a lot of aspects. Rolando, he's not afraid to get down and dirty and brawl with the best of them. But the one thing, to your point, that they have exactly in common is those massive egos. And so far been able to use everything to their advantage, but it looks like Chase Evans could be looking to turn things around.
We're going for the tag, fingertips away. Evans rolls through. Close to an upset there for the debuting Evans. Evans with a German suplex.
This has got to be it. If he can just manage to turn over and crawl over to his corner, he can get Vincent in here. Both Evans and Frank, center of the ring, equal distance away from their partners.
Fingertips away and a tag made. In comes the Hammer.
First time in this match, by far the freshest.
Catches Perez with a spine buster.
And a second unbelievable strength from the Hammer.
Cover made. Now working over the arm of Tyler Franks. Tag made, in comes Evans once more.
And look at Evans, man. He's on Dream Street in the center of this ring right now. Face buster.
Connects with the X Factor, but unbeknownst to Evans, super kick, a drop kick to the back of the head.
It was a super drop kick, I'll give you that one.
Starting to sound like I hang out in the same circles. Falcon Arrow! And no one kicks out of the Falcon Arrow, Rob. Oh. I stand corrected.
And tonight, Perez looking to break the trend, it appears.
Tag made, in comes the Hammer once again.
Speaking of never kicking out, I've got a feeling I know what's coming next. Look at Franks. Able to help his partner get out of it.
Spinning back elbow. Hammer discus elbows and caught in the middle. Double biggest boot. With some trash talk to boot as well. Cover made, and that is it.
The team of Tyler Franks and Rolando.
Very confident and for good reason, Rob.
The one thing that we said they had in common is exactly what was the difference maker. What a victory for Rolando and Franks.
Well, Evans and the Hammer unable to walk away victorious here in their debut. But we're going to keep things rolling along because in your semi-main event, up next, it is Pha'Nesse taking on Suge D.
Following contest is a singles bout set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit.
This is who you bring for me. This is who you got for me. This is who you got for me. Cool.
The trash talk between these two leading into tonight here at Paint It Black. But the time for talk is over.
Here, Buttercup. I've beaten your ass one time before. So you can get down or I can lay you down, all right?
Big opportunity here for Pha'Nesse.
You got your chance. Oh, you sure?
So, and as Suge just said, I've beaten you once before. Giving the opportunity to lay down, but Pha'Nesse, as we have seen so much in his young career, Pha'Nesse does not lay down for anybody. We saw the other half of Totally Shook, Jamesen Shook earlier. Jamesen, as we said, a lot of the things that we said in that match about how impressive he is in such a young career, all of that applies to Pha'Nesse. Unbelievable athlete, but the problem that Pha'Nesse is going to have in this match is the man across the ring from him. Sugar Dunkerton, Suge D, very much the gatekeeper of the Southeast. This is the guy you got to beat if you want to get anywhere in this business. And as we heard, couldn't do it the first time, but Carmen, maybe tonight, Pha'Nesse's fortunes could change.
Suge D getting under the skin of Pha'Nesse early here. Pha'Nesse gonna have to work hard here in this matchup.
You know what, I've got
to keep his head clear.
I've got to give so much credit to Pha'Nesse, even in the early moments, and I can guarantee we're going to continue to see it throughout this match. Suge D, as he does, he tries to punk out his competitors. Suge D tries to get in your head. He knows just how much of a mental game professional wrestling is, but Pha'Nesse, so far, not shook.
Suge D, one of the very best in the game when it comes to mind games, but also very well-rounded. You may like him, you may not. But this is someone who has traveled all around the world, learning from the best in the business. You want to get on the ground, you want to get technical, Suge D can do it. You want to brawl, Suge D can do it. Master of many styles. There's a reason why Sugar Dunkerton is one of the most well-respected names on the independent scene for quite some time now.
And everywhere, every single one of us, the competitors, us broadcasters, whenever we get into this business, we all have goals. A lot of our goals, you can say we want to eventually get to that television stage. That is what we believe is to be the final destination in this business. Suge's been there. Suge has been to the highest peaks you can ask for, and then took all of the knowledge that he gained along the way and came back to his home, came to the Southeast. And look, for as much negative as we can say about Suge in a lot of these matches and how he talks to these opponents, it's not for no reason. Suge wants to bring out the best of everybody that he's in the ring with, and I can guarantee you, if Pha'Nesse can pull it off, and he might be able to do it right here. If Pha'Nesse can pull this off and can do the unthinkable and beat Suge D, I can promise he'll earn Suge D's respect.
Definitely be a crowning achievement in the young career of Pha'Nesse. Suge D catches the leg. He should have him out here. God, just powers him up.
And there were so many options. Could have flipped him over for a T-bone suplex, maybe an exploder, going for that power bomb. And Suge D can go for anything from anywhere. Just like you said, is not just good at one thing. You hear about your jack of all trades, master of none. This guy's a master of all. There isn't a thing that I can't think that Suge D can't do.
Suge D is someone who can step in the ring with just about anybody on the planet and be able to hold his own. All your favorite indie darlings, Suge D has wrestled them. All your favorite TV stars, Suge D has wrestled. And now working over the lower back of Pha'Nesse. Right on the ropes, but just pulling the hands off. Look at this. Diabolical.
I mean, how many people in our locker room can you say have gotten face-to-face and gone one-on-one with Chris Jericho?
I'm going to guess one.
I can tell you which one it is, and it's that man right there wearing down Pha'Nesse with this modified submission. Looks like a modified chin lock, but instead of using his own arms, using Pha'Nesse's arms against him.
It is very impressive to me, the amount of ways Suge D can punish the human body, being able to manipulate, to contort Pha'Nesse's body there, to add extra leverage, using his own arms. It's ridiculous.
That is what it takes if you really want to become the Southeast final boss the same exact way that Suge D is. You have to be able to do everything. You have to be able to do everything well. And look at this right now. Those mind games, all of the while squeezing the head of Pha'Nesse like a damn vice grip and talking crap the entire time.
Really working down, applying pressure, weakening the body, weakening the mind of Totally Plastic Pha'Nesse, who was quickly, as you can hear, has quickly become one of the fastest rising stars at Retinal Pro Wrestling. These fans have grown attached to Pha'Nesse so quickly.
And if that's something, if there is anything that Pha'Nesse can use to his defense in this match, it is that. As we have seen it before, the crowd can almost give their energy to a wrestler if they stay behind them the entire match, and that is exactly what Pha'Nesse is going to need if he wants any shot of beating Suge D.
Iggy, another suplex, and now I thought going for a cover, but brings Pha'Nesse back up to his feet again, punishing, using the ring to his advantage. That bottom rope catching the ankle of Pha'Nesse. Much to the plan of Suge D as Pha'Nesse on the outside.
This ring is very much a weapon all over the place. The mat, folks, if you don't know what is underneath that canvas, it's wood and metal. That's exactly what it is. Suge D knows that. Those posts, metal. Those ropes, those aren't ropes, that's steel cables. Suge D knows that, and he is using every single bit of this ring as a weapon.
One of the more crafty, one of the more diabolical veterans in any locker room, let alone here in Retinal Pro Wrestling. Really working over Pha'Nesse. Oh my God, a Uranagi right to the apron, Rob.
And you saw the corner of that apron going right into the small of the back of Pha'Nesse. I don't think Pha'Nesse is going to be able to answer the 10 count this time, hell, let alone walk. I think that this just might be all she wrote for Pha'Nesse.
The senior official, Kevin Blicker, already to a count of 7.
I see Pha'Nesse's hand, but that's about it. I don't think Pha'Nesse is going to be able to make the count.
It's close. Can he do it? Yes! Barely.
Suge's fired up now.
You got some nerve, you little bitch. I told you to stay out. I told you to stay out. And look at you.
And that's creating some distance now.
Come on.
Doing a really good job of fighting back against these strikes as he makes his way up top. But wait, Dunkerton just a little bit quicker.
Suge D has him hooked. Pha'Nesse fights out.
This could be the opening that Pha'Nesse needs.
Pha'Nesse looking to put away Suge D. Diving DDT connects, and if he can make it over, Rob, this could be it.
It very well could be.
2!
No.
It's going to take more than that to put away Suge D.
So much respect that all of the fans are showing towards Pha'Nesse. Everybody has been rooting for Pha'Nesse for his entire career. And boy, what a win this would be if Pha'Nesse can get there.
Come on, Pha'Nesse, you little bitch, come on.
Oh!
Knuckle up, bitch!
Knuckle up! Well, Suge wanted the fire from Pha'Nesse, and he's going to get, oh, sweeps the leg. Again, just goes to show you just how dangerous Suge D is. From any moment, can grab a hold in Pha'Nesse, thankfully. Close to that bottom rope, but Suge D going to utilize every bit of that 5 count.
I'm going to call that a minor slip-up from Suge D. I would usually expect Suge to pull, whenever he goes for that leg, pull in Pha'Nesse just a little bit, keep him away from the ropes. But I think that at this point, after those comments, the barbs thrown between the verbal jabs that these two have thrown each other, I think Suge D might be getting in his head a little bit, Carmen.
Certainly seems that way. Now with the double underhook.
He's trying to block the attempts.
Sweeps the leg. If only Pha'Nesse can make the cover.
He's got to roll him over. You see he's trying to push Suge D over. Even if he can get him over, he's going to get him closer to the ropes, and I think D might be aware of it.
Oh my God! Pha'Nesse looks shocked.
Hell, I'm shocked. Suge D didn't even have the wherewithal to reach for the rope. He was there.
I can't believe what you've seen. The biggest win of Pha'Nesse's career, no doubt. In the sky is the limit for that young athlete right there. That's totally plastic. Picks up a victory over Suge D.
Suge D.
You're a bully. Fuck you, Suge. Fuck you, Suge. Fuck you, Suge.
Come on, enough is enough. Enough is enough. The match is over, Suge.
Suge, don't do this. Just let it go. Let it go.
Pha'Nesse may be the victor, but
Microphone. Back up.
Do you know how embarrassing this is? How embarrassing this is to lose to you? To lose to you?
Get him off. Kick his ass. Get him off.
I've been in the ring with Chris Jericho. I've beaten Chris Hero. I have beaten Doug Williams. I have beaten some of the best in this business. And when I look at my cage match profile and realize on the 19th of November, I got beat by Pha'Nesse, it makes me want to slit my wrist. You hear me?
come on, he's choking out with the microphone cable. And finally getting some help out here.
Shut up! Shut up! Reynolds about to have his first homicide if you don't shut up! So here's the deal, baby boy. Jamesen, if you know what's good for you, you'll back up. I will hurt you. But try it. Try it. So Pha'Nesse, you want to play in a grown man's world? We're one for one. Reynolds back in January. How about it, kid? Me and you, rubber match. And this time, we ain't got to worry about all that good stuff. We can do no holds barred, whatever you want to do. Just know, I'm not looking to win. I'm looking to erase you from the history of this business because you don't belong here. You don't belong here.
This is enough. This is enough. You've made your point.
You ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta like it.
I'm standing. I don't look good to me. I told y'all if y'all let me in, I was gonna act up. I told y'all if y'all let me in, I was gonna act up. Fuck a retinal. I ain't get beat. I'm Suge D.
Let's make some noise for Pha'Nesse.
Folks, certainly apologize for that. Obviously, we're here to have a good time. We're here to party. That being said, we're ready to keep things rolling along and keep the show going. We got one more match for you. Let's have a good deal for him.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. With a 30-minute time limit, and is your main event.
Well, my goodness gracious, I can tell you the news. My hands been wet with the dumb I do. I've been down on the knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He stepped to me with a voice so sweet. I thought I heard the shuffle of angels. He called my name and my heart stood still. And he said, John, go do my will. Go tell that man to lie. Go tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna.
I can't wait for your ass. He's gonna beat your ass.
It is the reason I be freaking a woman, people love me, making her silly because I done no friends. It is the reason I bang. It is definitely the reason I slang. This give me the cane. The reason I'm super soaking in the pain. It's starting to love it. It's wanting to give me way more of it. They want me to lug it through the mud, and that's the reason when happy people are disgusted. I'm talking about those things that make you things. Living the evil up in the fast lane. Making me wanna have it with peace. I'm beating the hell out of people, making me mad, man. Gave me the gun when I let it out. Great.
shut up.
Introducing first in the corner to my right. From Bowling Green, Kentucky.
City in America.
Weighing in at 240 pounds. The King's Road Slammer. Derek and his opponents in the corner to my left. From his own personal hell, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the Iron Demon, Shean
Well, you want to talk about a big fight feel. This right here is the very definition of a hoss fight. Two of the biggest and baddest competitors in all of professional wrestling battling it out here in our main event, Rob, for Retinal Pro Wrestling's Painted Black.
We have got the King's Road Slayer. We have got the Iron Demon. Shane Mercer meets Derek Neal. I have not been this pumped for a main event in a very long time, Carmen.
I am fired up. It does not get any better than this.
And before they even lock up, I've got to say, what a clash of styles. Derek Neal, very much a student of the old school. Think Stan Hansen, think Bruiser Brody. You have got one of the best brawlers in this entire industry, and Derek Neal. Shane Mercer, very influenced by the Lucha Libre style. I have watched this guy
if you can
work
believe
before.
it.
No kidding. And let me tell you something, he's a big old boy, but this big old boy can fly.
Can fly, he can pick up the ring and throw it halfway damn across the venue. He can do it all. To tell you from personal experience, my very first time witnessing Shane Mercer in person as a fan, I watched this man pick up a set of bleachers over his head, steel bleachers, and use them as a weapon, Rob.
Insane, utterly insane. But whenever you say that word insane, Derek Neal's name can't be too far, because this man is as insane as they get. Look at Neal right now. He's got that brace on the right knee. He's got the tape across the waist, which you have seen a couple of times. Even during his entrance, looks to be nursing a potential rib injury there. You've got the taped up right elbow. How insane of an individual do you have to be to fight under those conditions?
Of course, Derek Neal suffering a broken rib recently in his match against Aaron Williams at St. Louis Anarchy. Coming into this match less than 100%, but you should expect nothing less from Derek Neal. This is someone who, unless his arm is cut off, and maybe even if his arm is cut off, will still show up and battle it out, because he has that much to prove.
Derek Neal wants to fight. It's as simple as that. This guy wants a fight wherever. It's in the wrestling ring, it's in that bar right next door, it's out on these streets. Derek Neal will fight you under any circumstances. But Shane Mercer is not one to be messed with. And I've seen Derek Neal take some of his opponents lightly here in Retinal, but you can't do that with the Iron Demon.
Absolutely not. And while these two do have experience facing each other, We're looking at almost 10 years since these two have faced off against one another in singles action. You have to go all the way back to 2014 in Jeffersonville, Indiana, for the last time that these two faced off one-on-one. And a lot has changed in those last 9 years, Rob.
So many members of our locker room were in elementary school 9 years ago. You know what these guys are doing 9 years ago? Beating the hell out of each other.
Here they are. Time is a flat circle. The Iron Demon now working over the fingers and the wrist of Derek Neal. Has him positioned. Oh, good God.
Unbridled strength, just like you mentioned. If this guy can pick up bleachers and use it as a weapon, what the hell can he do to the human body?
This man's a freak athlete. They can do it all. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he picked up referee Patrick O'Malley and just yeeted him all the way across the venue.
Hey, is that up for
It's
option?
still a possibility. It could happen.
You can't get disqualified if you use the ref as a weapon, right?
I'm not sure about that.
I hope we find out, but
Look at this.
Look at the strength. Look
at
this.
On full display.
It's a 240-pound man he just lifted over his head.
Now, it's very fortunate enough to get a small sample of this just a few weeks ago in a Haas scramble at Generation Next Pro Wrestling in Kentucky. These two mixing it up a little bit, enough to get the juices flowing, enough to get a small little sample size.
Well, and you know that the two of these men were scouting because they knew that they had Paint It Black on the schedule. They knew that they were going to be meeting in singles competition for the first time in almost a decade. And you know for a fact at that show when they were in that ring, even if they weren't going toe-to-toe, they were watching each other.
I gotta say, I've seen a lot of buzz in the past for retinal wrestling events. I have not quite seen as much buzz as I did with the announcement of Shane Mercer. This is something that had people all across the country talking, Rob.
Hell, I almost came out of my seat, and I work here. I couldn't believe the fact that I haven't been on a show with Shane Mercer since my first year in professional wrestling, and I wasn't in a position to call his match. I am so overjoyed that I get to do it now. I'm very happy to have gotten to call the several Derek Neal matches here in Retinal as I have. While, yes, the fans definitely don't care for Derek Neal. As a professional wrestler, it's a bad guy.
You don't have to like Derek Neal to acknowledge the fact that he is one of the very best in the world. Sent face first into the garage door. We've seen a lot of Trim Tab Brewing here tonight, haven't we, Rob?
We've gone all over the place. We've been in the courtyard. We've been in the bar. We're hitting the garage door. Now they're back in the ring. What's Mercer got here?
Lining him up. Just about sent his head flying.
Mercer has been very, very impressive so far. But I gotta say, something that...
Oh my God! With ease.
Oh my God.
It's a 240-pound individual just thrown in the air.
And he's not even breaking a sweat.
Like a piece of
He's
paper.
gonna do it again.
Look at this. No human being should be able to do that.
And with all of the shortcuts that Mercer can take, that elbow, that knee, those ribs, he's just beating the hell out of the guy. He's not targeting any one specific spot. He's just showing Derek Neal, I'm better than you, and boy, I can prove it.
Certainly hard to argue that thus far in the matchup. Oh, but Derek landing right where you see that rib tape.
You see, still nursing those broken ribs. Could break a couple of more before this one's over.
The Iron Demon repositioning Derek Neal. Oh my God.
You heard his head make contact with the canvas. Referee checking on Shane Mercer. Mercer could have very potentially suffered a concussion after that.
Derek Neal wisely knowing what was coming next. We've seen Shean Mercer utilize that moonsault slam. Derek saw the writing on the wall and fought out. And now the momentum has changed. The tide has turned in the favor of Derek Neal, who now hooks the leg. 2, not enough. Derek taking a moment, having some difficulties breathing.
And that's something that I don't think people realize. Whenever you break a rib, it's not just the pain.
Oh, no.
That is very, very close to your lungs. And just like you said, it's hard enough to breathe just walking around. Imagine fighting a man.
Exactly. You have a broken rib. I'm not sure if any of you at home have ever experienced one, but I can promise you, one of the worst pains you'll ever feel. It's not just that initial pain. It's that everyday life for weeks, for months, walking around. Every time you take a deep breath, every time you take a step, every time you move the wrong way, every time you cough, every time you sneeze, every time you laugh. That sharp pain shooting down the side, I can only imagine what Derek Neal is feeling right now.
You know, and I haven't fully broken one, but I did play football in high school. I have bruised the rib before, and man, it's rough. It might have taken a couple of weeks for it to technically heal. I wasn't right for months, and I can only imagine how much worse the pain that Derek Neal's going through is.
Especially as recent as that injury was. Beautiful. 2. That's really the thing about Derek Neal, is that juxtaposition. It's really almost poetic in a way that a man so brutal, a man so strong, a man who can knock you out with a single right hand can execute such moves, such technical moves with such beauty.
Well, and right back to the ribs. Can you imagine how it felt pulling that bridge off after that Northern Lights? I got to be completely honest with you. If he was 100%, that bridge might have been enough to keep Mercer down.
Shean Mercer sent into the turnbuckles.
Mercer might have broke a rib with that one.
And Derek Neal's feeling it now. He's confident.
It's exactly where Derek Neal thrives. He's smelling blood in the water, and he is about to start picking apart Shean Mercer.
That stiff left. Connected, and now sending Shean Mercer into the turnbuckle again. And why fix what isn't broken?
But look at Derek limping around the ring still. Every single time he uses all of that strength to send Shean into the turnbuckle, he's taking that much out of himself. Closed fist. Referee didn't see it. That's that veteran instinct, turning Mercer away from the referee before he nails him in the forehead with that closed fist. Irish whip again. Ooh.
Shean Mercer knew it was coming on the rebound. Bringing the fight to Derek Neal.
Clotheslines from everywhere, to the chest, to the face, the back of the neck. Let's make it here.
One hand across the throat. Oh my, there's no way. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Press position. That's a 240-pound man.
With ease.
That cannot be understated, how impressive the strength of the Iron Demon is. Shot to the back. Oh! That powerbomb could be all she wrote!
Oh, so close.
2 3/4 with that one.
Derek trying not to let the words of the fans affect him, going for that running knee. Pop up. Oh my God!
Holy shit!
took the words right out of my mouth. Oh my freaking God, I covered my
That's it. No.
How in the world?
Patrick says that it was 2, but I can't believe it, and I saw it.
I about dropped my first ever F-bomb on commentary.
Shane's got that cloverleaf locked in.
This is incredible.
Working down the ribs and the knee of Neal.
Derek scratching, crawling, and Shane Mercer realized he was losing grip, decided to break the hold. Oh, and Derek connects with the running knee. It can be lights out. 2, 3, no. Somehow.
Yes, it is.
What in the world are we witnessing?
I can't tell you how many times I've said this sentence to you, Carmen, but boy, as broadcasters, sometimes we are absolutely spoiled. What a match.
Derek,
put an exclamation point on it.
Thought Derek was going for the do-buster, but Shane Mercer just turned Derek Neal inside out.
The most impressive X-Plex I have ever seen in my life. Patrick O'Malley got pulled into the line of sight of Shane Mercer from Derek Neal.
That European uppercut right to the shoulders of Patrick.
The ref pad is out, and Derek Neal knows it, loading up that right hand. Shane doesn't know it. Oh, but he ducks the shot.
This is where that disc gets up on the shoulders. Derek's out. Derek is out, but so is the referee.
Oh, but wait.
Shane Mercer has pretty much won this match over 3 times. In comes Tony Evans and negative lead.
What is this about?
Shane Mercer fighting off both men.
No, he's not.
Oh my God!
He's not gonna do this.
Jesus Christ!
That's 2 full-grown men just getting chucked to the other side of the ring. Oh, we're gonna get it.
Oh God. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Good God Almighty! No human being should be able to do that.
But wait, Derek Neal is up on his feet.
Do you see what I see?
He's got the brass knucks on Shane Mercer, none the wiser.
Do you see what I see? It doesn't matter how strong you are. If Derek Neal connects with this, it is going to be lights out. A travesty.
Shane's out. He's completely out, and here comes another official.
Oh, how convenient. What?
Mercer kicked out!
What in the world?
I'm stunned. What's it gonna take to put either one of these guys away at this point?
I am absolutely floored at what we have witnessed here in this main event.
Mercer wants more.
Well, if he wants more, Derek's gonna give it. Iron Demon Shane Mercer firing off. It's easy to get excited here.
Carmen, I'm at a loss for words at this point. I don't know if any of my words could do this justice. He's not gonna do it to Neal. He can't.
There is no
way
possible.
There's no way. There's no way. What the hell? What the hell? Neal turns over. Neal turned it over. Oh my God! It's your winner.
Here is your winner, Shean Neal.
And the onslaught continuing. And what is sure to be a main event for the record books.
He's got those damn knucks back on. Somebody get out here.
And we're gonna end this show like this. Come on. One of the greatest main events in retinal wrestling history. And this is how we end the show. Just continuing the onslaught here. You've proven your point. This is sickening.
Is everybody going home for the night? Is there not anybody in the locker room that can come out here and help?
And through it all, Shane Mercer still asking for more. Yeah, I'm sure you're real proud of yourselves.
This is enough. Just get out of the ring. Come on, guys. It's enough. I love this. Such a perfect match, just polished.
After what was a great show, after what was a historic main event. Again, one of the greatest main events I have seen. And unfortunately, this is how we go off air. Folks, with that being said, I think we've seen enough here. On behalf of everyone here at Retinal Wrestling, on behalf of Rob Weathers, I've been Carmen Michael. I want to thank you for watching Paint It Black.
Derek, if you think I'm done with you, you're dead wrong. It can be any
anytime. Tony, Lee, Derek, Neal, you will all learn pain is mandatory. And all 3 of you are going to be put officially on my victim list.
Please come back! 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 Please come back!
Let's hear it one more time for the Iron Demon.